as we do have our next match into top 16 situated. We have Angle versus Smash Bros coming up on deck here. Gonna be a really good one, first of all. They're ready to face with me. They're going right into it, I'm pretty sure. But otherwise, it is gonna be... it's 4th seed versus 21st seed, so let's be a little bit serious. Smash Bros very much favored to win this, on paper, of course, especially with the Lucas, the coveted Lucas as always. Angle, gonna be on the Mii Sword Fighter, not Brawler, excuse me. The Mii Sword Fighter here going already, getting a good amount of credit in his favor. 36% on the board for Angle here, and we're kind of, I love that we're interrupting a lot of what Smash Bros is trying to approach with that really long-reaching dash attack. So, untouched so far, by the way, Pearl.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Angle is just really finding a lot of these ways in order to avoid damage, making it back to stage right there, and racking up so much damage here versus Smash Bros. Smash Bros already at 122%, able to get some Zairs there, however, not able to make up very much damage here versus Angle. Finding some combos here though, and then able to send Angle off stage and almost taking the stock right there despite being at such a deficit earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the reversal from Smash Bros is something to be studied, I must say. We are using these PK Fires to throw Angle off a little bit, and it's kind of force him into this uncomfortable back against the wall situation here. Funnily enough, there's no actual corners in this game, but otherwise, you're on this ledge, you do find a way to get out, but then there's a cross-up backer right in front of your face, and Smash Bros, albeit at 151%, is no longer in the lead.
You can
so
just,
far.
It's okay, you can answer back with your own aerial and it's totally fine because now we have been brought back to an even game. However, Smash Bros able to send Angle right back off stage. Angle making it back, however, not without eating up some damage here from Smash Bros.
I mean, both of them gained a little bit of back and forth damage between one another. However, Angle doing a really good job of kind of, again, using this large disjoint against Smash Bros. Albeit Smash Bros does have the Zair at his disposal, but not very long. These PK Thunder doing very well. Does block out the punish coming in from Angle just in time to get that dash attack off the ledge here. Now, will it be enough? Oh,
man, what a trade!
Oh, no.
The PK Frozen really like ensuring that that trade would go in Smash Bros. Favor. Just absolutely wonderful gambit there.
That. Ooh, that could have been bad. Oh, you saw what I saw, right? Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, that PK freezer was absolutely insane. You get frozen, and then the trajectory of however much percentage you have, you kind of go flying off the stage, right? So that was just really good from Smash Bros to cover that option from, hello? Oh, from Angle. Sorry, I saw the change. I was like, what was going on? We have 200% onto Smash Bros, and they're gonna be going off stage 1-1 so far. Not impossible for Angle though.
No, absolutely. With a lot of the damage that we were able to see Angle making up so quickly at the very beginning, they just sort of have to go and like do that yet again. So here he is trying to make it back to stage here and coming back, however, finding himself in disadvantage, and that is going to be the first game there for Smash Bros.
And that was very nicely done as well. You know, Angle putting up a really good fight despite being, you know, 21st seed into the top 4 seed here of Smash Bros. Did very well with Mii Sword Fighter of all characters. He had the advantage for a good, I would say a good, like, good portion of that match. And then suddenly, Stock 2 and, of course, Stock 3, Smash Bros. Really just kind of channeled in that that knowledge, channeling in that adaptation that he was making on Angle as the fight went on and on and on. Now we're running it right back, same characters, same stage, no differentiation at all. However, I think the only thing that's gonna be different here is that we're seeing Smash Bros be the aggressor in this second match here. The moment they got off those platforms, Smash Bros was all over Angel here, and I'm sorry, not Angel, Angle here, and continuing onwards.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see Smash Bros here coming out on top and not able to seal off that stock just yet. However, utilizing... Oh, okay. Yeah, that is going to be the stock for sure, though. Smash Bros coming out with barely any damage on him after that. Angle here trying to make up some damage, able to send Smash Bros off stage, however, not able to get too much off of it as Smash Bros is following up with a bunch of these Zairs here, and then, okay, Angle able to get out of that with the, with his sword, however, finding the down air, going for the up air there, but yeah, just these two really fighting it out here and just trying to find damage wherever they can.
Oh, and I thought that forward smash was actually gonna help Angle come away from any sort of punish, but no, Smash Bros. Of course has that super long range forwarder coming in his favor. There's a Zare cleaning it up nicely, and now using these PK thunders once more to kind of disrupt the recovery from Angle. However, he does come back momentarily at the very least, goes for the out special, now gets kind of poked out by this PK thunder over and over
Oh
again, misses the
man.
tech on the side of the stage, and that's stock 2 done and dusted.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so unfortunate to see. You could really see Angle has been like coming back pretty consistently despite the PK Thunders, but then to see him miss it there, you hate to see it. But you can see him coming out swinging here and taking a first stock for himself. Has a lot of damage to make up, but he is proving that that is something that he is perfectly capable of doing here.
1000%. And started doing. So I love that he's kind of just using these really long moves that take a really short amount of cast time to expend here, and just like that, beautiful. We've evened it up in just a couple of presses of the buttons here, and now one cycle piece to game 2. Angle looking to make this into a game 3, needs to get out of the range of Smash Bros. And really respect the Zare angle that Smash Bros. Has been looking for most of this series. Now we're 1, 2, and 3. We do get a nice connection, very clean, very nice. Goes back to the stage, gets a ledge hang, and now gets to punish the aerial punish. And now this is kind of where we've been seeing Angle really take the spotlight.
Yeah, I absolutely love the way that Angle was able to utilize the PK Thunder in order to help him to better recover there. Here, Smash Bros. Utilizing PK Freeze, trying to go for that Angle, not getting hit with it. However, he's still getting sent off stage and away, able to recover, but being in disadvantage yet again in the PK Fire.
Oh,
The stock. That
that
is,
was yeah.
oh, that
No,
was, oh.
no,
Okay,
you go. I'm sorry.
let's,
Go on, go on.
let me get my words. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all right, so just really awesome stuff that we saw, like the comeback of Angle, but still to lose it to Smash Bros, especially with the PK Fire. That's not a move that I was expecting to see kill at that percentage. However, like when Angle was off stage that far, I can definitely see how that was just enough to send him towards the blast zone, especially with the DI as he was like, clearly trying to come back to stage and holding in. So just really great stuff there from his name just left my mind. But just from Smash Bros as he was able to like sort of seal that out and like really clutch stuff from both of them, but like so much quick damage the way that both of these two characters and players were just able to like come back from what were pretty big disadvantages.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we both. I love that we both were like, oh my, like what? We just couldn't talk because it was just like a really insane ending to an otherwise really hype game too. That genuinely would have, in the right hands, given us a game 3 between these guys. And it would have been an absolute insane upset for Angle. But once again, Smash Bros. Really just using the kit of his character to his advantage over and over and over again, using those, despite being a little bit shorter than the attacks from Angle. They're a little bit faster, they're a little bit more consistent, they're a little bit easier to land. So using the Zares and using those PK fires, especially off stage, it was just really, really good all around for Smash Bros. And securing him a spot up here in top 8, I believe. Yes, securing him a spot in top 8. On the other side of the bracket here, we are going to be seeing our next match. We did see a little preview in the names. They changed for a second. We are going to be having Free K Flock versus Aquaze come in after these guys, and it is going to be another. I already feel it. It's going to be another banger. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've been seeing banger after banger today, especially with such close sets like the one that we just watched. Both of the players able to make it up so quickly. But here we have Free K-Flock versus Aquaze, both pretty well-established players in the tri-state scene, belonging to, respectively, for Free K-Flock, and then Aquaze just being such a long-time member. Fusion, someone that you often see in bracket here, but just going to see, like, again, what I mentioned, like, the high level of competition between all of the players today. Like, at any other tournament, I think maybe outside of Fusion, Aquaze and Free K-Flock would be a top 8 bracket, but this is just this is just the top qualifiers. This isn't even top 8 yet.
No,
So
it's
that just,
not.
like,
It's
that's still
like
so crazy to me.
I don't know, it's crazy. Sorry, I have this in my hand because I get very my hands get very sweaty. But like the fact that this is like not even a top 8 set, it is a top 8 qualifier. We have 40 people today for Gay Fusion, and we have people fighting for their lives just to get top 8. Stop playing with me right now. It is just insane. These people should already be in top 8. These people should already be chilling for another like 30 minutes, waiting for their top 8 match to start, and they're just fighting for it right now. So again, having Free K-Flock, having Aquaze here as well, gonna be really fun to see these guys come up. Again, I've been away from the scene for a little bit, so just seeing everyone. Not only just seeing like new faces, but also seeing all the old faces that are still here, still competing, still improving. Oh my goodness, everyone has improved so much in Tri-State. I am so proud. Everyone has done so well, has done so well for themselves, has really shined in the past couple of months that I have just kind of been back and forth between like 4 different games. Like, my bad. We grinding out here, but it has been an absolute treat to come back, see everyone improving a lot. You know, it's just really cool. I want to talk about that. I just wanted to say that really fast while our players take 10 years to set up, as they should. You know, it's Gay Fusion. It's Pride Month. You gotta take our time and get dolled up for the girlies.
No, exactly. They gotta do their button checks. They gotta make sure that they have their controls in. You know, you like, especially like, you want to have a good competitive game, and it would be absolutely terrible to have that ruined because you weren't prepared. You know, even if it's just to like just get yourself together, hype yourself up. You know, we want to see that, and we love to see that because it means we get even better sets to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. They are still taking 10 years to get ready, which is a-okay. Which kind of brings me to like where we got my start on. You know, we can always talk about like what map we want to start on, what stage. I keep yo, my terminology might be going all over the place, but we want to see what stage we want to start off on. You know, they might want to start off. We did see Small Battlefield be a popular pick, as well as PS2. So I feel like we might be seeing a PS2 because Free K-Flock does play Zelda. Yo, I was about to say Peach. Whoa!
It's been a
It's been a very long day. You can't really tell. Like, it's been a very long day. I have been working. I'm just here to catch some SmashBros and have some fun. But we will be seeing the Zelda come in. Which, first of all, Hunter coming in, playing Zelda. We win. We won. We won. It's probably just started and we won. Oh my god. But otherwise, the Zelda has really just been a underrated. I feel like an underrated character as of late. A lot of people have been really seeing how solid she can be. Lightning Kick, absolutely insane tool that she has in her disposal. Zinch Fire, really good at long range